Marybeth,
Larry.
what caused you to start playing RPGs?
Okay, do you mean like tabletop RPGs or like video game RPGs?
Interpret the question however it is that Marybeth Fenner would interpret the question.
Well, I guess I would interpret it because we're playing a tabletop RPG as tabletop RPGs.
In which case, video game RPGs.
Okay, now you're
try to mess
mixing it
with
up.
you. Yes.
I guess I don't know that there was really a why. I mean, we had like a PlayStation. I think Final Fantasy was probably like the first RPG that I played. I just like heard that they were good, and I was a kid, so probably like, I don't know, 8 or 9. Like I want to play that, and I liked them and have been playing them ever since.
Okay. What got you into tabletop RPGs?
Dabbled a little bit in high school. It's always the sort of thing. It's kind of like comic books where I'd like heard about it but didn't really know how to approach it. And then I think a couple friends like sort of knew about it. We played like a couple sessions. Nobody really took it seriously because we didn't know what we were doing. So it's probably like some weird edition. But then my previous job, I knew a guy who was running a game of Pathfinder. I was like, never tried it, but always been kind of interested. Figured I'd give it a shot.
Okay. Can you share a memorable or unusual experience you had while playing D&D?
If I'd prepped, I could probably have a lot. I'm trying to think of anything that would be amusing. I mean, it's kind of fun, the last game that you and I played where I was playing as a hag. And I think for the final fight, I had some artifact that let me turn into a monstrosity of my level. So I was a level 22 hag at the time, and I turned into a kraken and wrestled the final boss.
See, and so in that one, I also remember you using a minion ooze folk and having them seductively defile a enemy.
That doesn't sound like what? That doesn't sound like me.
That doesn't even like register. But for me, my favorite or my least favorite memory with you is
my favorite is right.
when you burned the bridge.
Yes, that was I think bridges were burned figuratively and literally that day.
And ever since then, we have had magical bridges.
Cannot be cut, cannot be burned. Yeah, good times.
What challenges has Tae'lor faced in their life, and how do they overcome them?
I think being a mercenary is probably his sort of, like, his job probably has its own challenges of working with different people and trying to get a group to get along and focus on the objective of, you get the job done, you get paid.
Has this particular job been more challenging than some of the others? I
think it's certainly been more unusual. I think he's more accustomed to working with more commonly found races of people. Not that that matters. I think sort of his way of surviving is just to play it cautious, not like stick his neck out too far, not to be brave, and that's kind of how he's lived as long as he has doing mercenary work.
What is it about the Tae'lor, the PC, that excites you?
I like doing the voice. I think the voice is the main thing.
If you could pick any artist or professional, living or dead, who would you say Tae'lor is most like?
Am I allowed to say Taylor Swift because of the name?
Go for it.
Well, I mean, I feel like when I was conceiving of the character and the voice in general, I was thinking of the grandfather from Princess Bride who's reading the story to the little boy as the framing device. That's kind of the idea that I have sometimes.
Okay. What is Tae'lor's most treasured possession, and why is it important to them?
I mean, I guess I would have to say family, because I feel like I don't, as a character, doesn't really carry a lot of personal stuff with him. So yeah, probably his children.
Okay.
For, I guess, self-explanatory reasons, I think.
Yeah. Does Tae'lor have any hidden talents or hobbies? that the fans might want to know about?
Okay, I know we discussed this for like downtime stuff. I've already forgotten what I said. I think I said like whittling. Does that sound right?
I think it was whittling and like rummaging through and trying to learn some of the old like other wizard spells.
Yes. Like, yeah, he's trying to study up on magic, but because of how Eldritch Knight works game-wise, you can't like learn magic spells like wizards can. But I think he would still like the theory behind it.
Yeah. Can you describe the second most influential moment in Tae'lor's life? Not the first most, the second most.
I wouldn't even know what the first most is. I mean, I would probably have to invent one. It's probably just like a series of moments of his dad, who's very into their like elf heritage, and Tae'lor reacting so strongly against that he just wants to be like the most bargain basement, down to earth guy, not be fancy in any way.
If you could change one event in your life, what would it be and why?
Me or Tae'lor?
Tae'lor.
Okay. Maybe honestly accepting this job. I think he might be having second thoughts. Don't know if it's been worth the payment so far.
How likely is Tae'lor to just abandon the party?
Okay, this is a good question. I think it's becoming more likely the more he's hanging out with his devil amulet and devil sword. I think at the beginning it was not likely, because he's the kind of guy who tries to finish a job if he can, if it's not too dangerous. It has been middlingly dangerous, but he's got, I think, plenty of personal reasons to leave beyond, but he also has his sort of personal code to stay and try to finish the job. But I think the longer it goes on, the more that's going to erode.